Hi, let's talk about Iggy Azalea, said no one after the year 2014. Okay, but for real, this episode was a Patreon request by Whirl of Wings. And if you'd like to make a request for a review, go to patreon.com/rapcritic, where you can make requests and see all the extra stuff I'm working on, like exclusive articles and podcasts. So check it out if you like what I do and want to support the show. So I guess we have to have this talk, don't we? You know, the one where we talk about how her being Australian exaggerates the social awkwardness that happens when a white person sounds black. Cause like, if the rapper's from America, hey, maybe they grew up around a similar enough culture that they sound indistinguishable from what we'd think a black artist would sound like. But she's from Australia, so we really know she doesn't sound like that. And so we're forced to deal with the ramifications of the—
Well, make it snappy, cause I'm late, alright?
And you know, I'm trying to do like the analysis thing, but I'm being distracted by this uncomfortably sweaty Michael Madsen appearance. Feels like I have to wipe my screen down every time he shows up.
She's gonna have the same damn thing, aren't you?
So, this is gonna be another one of those unnecessarily long music video intros that are gonna feel way longer because of how painfully unrehearsed the actors are.
Oh, I got a big problem. I got a big problem.
No.
Oh god, thank you. Fuck all that social commentary shit. This music video does not deserve it. Let's just make fun of how dumb it is. Especially since, look guys, what do you want? It's an Iggy Azalea song. I mean, I'll try to talk about the lyrics, but they're mostly just empty "I want you back, boy" song lyrics, with every cliche you'd expect.
Went from nothing to something, like in a loving. Like I loved you so much and now I just hate you. Gonna love you until it hurts.
It's just so basic, you can blatantly tell she did not experience these emotions. So if she doesn't sound like she cares what she's saying, and I sure as shit don't, why are we doing this right now? Oh, but let's get into the video, which starts with a particularly disgusting Michael Madsen looking just as greasy and douchey as possible.
Like a lot of cheese, okay? Like melted cheese, like dripping off of it, yeah.
I'm a bad person, and you can tell, cause I'm fat, and I want cheese.
Why'd you always have to be so loud?
Oh, so it was the volume of him rudely interrupting you that was the issue. Okay.
Just go get it.
Thank you.
Problem with that?
BLT extra cheese?
Well, goddamn, that's the fastest diner service I've ever seen in my life. That's like a 7-second turnover. Man, maybe being an asshole does get results.
Excuse me. What did the fox say? Nothing.
Wow. I don't even think that joke was funny during the 1 week that meme was popular.
Go make him another sandwich. You put a medium amount of cheese
go
on
do
there.
that.
First off, the servers don't make the sandwiches. Also, weren't they able to make them in like 5 seconds last time? So what's the problem?
I have something for you.
What's that?
It's called a Wanda Special. It's a big old thick.
I love it. Bring it over.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, am I supposed to believe that any woman, let alone two, would be fawning over this guy? Dude looks like a pig in human clothing who's sweating his ass off like he's afraid someone's gonna find out. And again, I guess anything's convincing when you put it next to Iggy Azalea. And I'm not even talking rapping, I mean acting-wise too. First off, she's so devoid of screen presence, I gotta be real, if I didn't know what Iggy Azalea looked like, I'd be really confused as to whose video this was. And even when the song starts, after almost 2 excruciating minutes, her blank, emotionless expression undercuts any energy this song has.
I'm gonna show you what's really crazy.
But I guess the hook by itself isn't that much better anyways.
I'm gonna show you what's really crazy.
Like, ooh, I'm gonna show you what's really crazy. Like, are you really? Now, Michael Madsen over there, he looks like he could show me what's really crazy. But Iggy and Rita Ora, they are not crazy. Compared to his aesthetic, they're fucking mild-mannered Clark Kent. And that's what I really hate about these types of mainstream songs. The way they use overblown imagery in the hooks, but in the verses give us absolutely nothing, and end up going for this generic bombastic tone in the beat that shows no real personality. And speaking of having no real personality... Oh my god, stop it. Dude, this is so awkward, you're not even trying to sell this. Seriously, this is supposed to be a Kill Bill tribute. How are you not psyched about doing this? I mean, look at this shot. You're supposed to have the face of a badass, vengeful assassin cutting through her opponent, but it looks more like the face of a fashion model who just said, look, it's been 4 hours and we still gotta squeeze into 3 more skin-tight spandex suits, so this is just the face you're gonna get from now on. Everything's just so not fun, right down to the homage to a famous movie thing music videos do a lot. Like, this looks like a limp imitation of even that type of cheap aesthetic. And I hope you weren't expecting much from the fight scenes in this episode, because how to describe these shitty-ass fight scenes? It's like Kill Bill, but shot by Zack Snyder, then filmed with what looks like people doing their very first day of fight choreography training. And what's great is, since it's imitating Zack Snyder, every action shot is slowed down, so you can just really see how bad the fight choreography is.
You used to be thirsty for me, right? But now you wanna be set free. I'm gonna love you until you hate me.
Well, if he wants to be set free from you, I think he already kind of hates you. Oh, and we forgot to get to the most awkward lyric of them all.
You should've known better.
You should have known better than to mess with me harder. That's like 5th grade level awkward writing. How the hell did this line get through? What, no one thought that sounded weird? Also, it annoys me that something this awkwardly written doesn't actually rhyme with anything else in the hook. Like, people usually write awkward lyrics like that because there's supposed to be a better lyric that they just couldn't find a rhyme for. But no, someone wanted the lyric like that. I mean, how else could Rita Ora properly express the idea of telling guys not to mess with her harder? Yeah, overall this gets a 0 out of 5. It's boring, she's bland, and because her whole persona is an act she's putting on with nothing unique or creative about her underneath, she just sounds like Nicki Minaj raps filtered through a generic Katy Perry song. And I didn't want to hear that shit when it actually happened, so I'm definitely not interested in a clone of it. And according to this interview that I found with Iggy Azalea, this song actually was a Katy Perry clone. Literally, Katy Perry threw this instrumental away to put out Dark Horse. And if you've ever heard Dark Horse by Katy Perry, this definitely sounds like an unfinished Dark Horse knockoff. You know, with both song titles being about a menacing black animal that's only vaguely brought up in a way that makes you think they had a cool song title but no idea where to go with it. So they just gave up and instead started shoving in a jumble of other cliched images for the sole purpose of awkwardly trying to turn unhealthy relationship dynamics into a female empowerment anthem. Because, I mean, we all know the trope associated with Black Widow spiders. The female kills its mate. It's what people are thinking about when they hear the song title. Now, am I saying the song should have been about her killing her boyfriend? Yes, at least that'd be interesting. It'd make the song go somewhere. But as it is, it's just an eye-catching song title that doesn't live up to any of the danger that the title suggests. Ooh, this female spider's deadly and kills the male spider that it has kids with. So what's your song about? Ooh, I'm gonna get all your love and make you love me. Fuck that, do something different. Just something that warrants the song title. It's all I'm saying. It's not even that it's bad, it just doesn't warrant existing because we already have people who do what she does better and worse than she does it. So what's the point of getting the worst of both worlds? Well, that's the episode. And hey, if you want to hear what I'm playing on my radio station, download that Stationnet app and search my channel Rap Critic, one word. And of course, please like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that stuff we got to do to keep the show going. Check out my Rap Critic merch on Teespring. Check out the Patreon if you want to make requests and see episodes early. And until next time, I'm the Rap Critic. You don't have to like my opinion, but you know, I don't have to like your song.